You know, in the past, when you bought something, you owned it. When you bought a perpetual license, you owned that license perpetually. Unfortunately, in today's world, that doesn't seem to be the case. Here's another example. Tesco, which is a large supermarket in the UK, is suing Broadcom, basically suing VMware, because their perpetual license isn't what it seems to be. So supermarket giant Tesco sues VMware, warns lack of support could disrupt food supply in the UK. Goes after Computer Centre 2, seeks 100 million in damages. So Tesco is a very large supermarket in the UK, very well known. Computer Centre, large IT type firm. So again, Tesco has sued Broadcom for breach of contracts pertaining to its VMware licenses and warned it may not be able to put food on shelves if the situation goes pear-shaped. So in January 2021, Tesco acquired perpetual licenses for VMware's vSphere Foundation and Cloud Foundation products and subscriptions, and agreed a contract for support services and software upgrades that run until 2026. It's not 2026 yet, is it? Tesco claims VMware also agreed to give it the option to extend support services for an additional 4 years. VMware is essential for the operations of Tesco's business and its ability to supply groceries. Okay, so all of this happened before Broadcom acquired VMware and stopped selling support services for software sold under perpetual licenses. Broadcom does not sell support to those who sign for its new software subscriptions. Tesco says that it means it must now pay excessive and inflated prices for virtualization software for which it has already paid, and is unable any longer to purchase standalone virtualization support services for its perpetually licensed software without also having to purchase duplicate subscription-based licenses for those same software products which it already owns. So here's another classic example of how the logic works these days. You will buy something, but then you will have to buy a subscription again to get support for that same software, so-called perpetual software. Okay, so Tesco has sued Broadcom for 100 million. Tesco was meant to have 5 years support and upgrades as an optional extra. Failure to settle the case could disrupt grocery supply chains across the UK and Ireland, it says. Okay, so Tesco is not the first organization to sue Broadcom for this. Another example from the US is at&t. So companies the size of Tesco, which posted $93.5 billion of revenue in 2025, can afford to run lawsuits where negotiations don't go their way, and use the prospect of protracted and pricey proceedings as leverage to reset talks. Unfortunately, you and I don't have those options. Has it happened to you where you've bought a product and then suddenly you have to get a subscription to keep that product?